the funny thing though is they really don't say if it's shot, if it's the zombie apocalypse happened just now or happened like in the future or what. They really don't say anything. They really don't say what year it's set in and stuff like that. I'm like that really confuses me when some TV shows don't even tell you the year. You're going like, what? What? You're like scratching your head. You're trying to figure out, the whole entire plot and stuff like that. Trying to figure out when it was happening and stuff like that. I don't know how many of my listeners are listening right now. I know a lot. Like I said, a lot of people are probably coming back home from their in-laws or families' places from Thanksgiving, or just reawakening from their ham or turkey comas. I'm not sure how many of my listeners are gonna tune into the spinoff of Walking Dead. You think like a spinoff will be like one of the characters from Walking Dead is gonna be in it? I really don't know. I haven't heard anything who's gonna be in it quite yet. That's when I think of like spinoff. One of the characters from that show goes over to the new one. Maybe they're gonna change the rules on that. I don't know. I know for a fact that they're doing I'm not sure how many people seen that movie called Poltergeist. They're doing another movie of Poltergeist. They are doing another movie of I'm gonna say it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's, I guess supposedly the guy that plays the Arrow is playing Casey Jones in it, I do believe. So he's going to be in that movie. He's going to be in that movie, but I don't know when that one's going to be released. But I know he was working on, doing that movie. So I don't know when it's going to be released, or that's just a rumor. I don't know. But I know I'm hoping that Netflix or Hulu picks up my Witches of East End, because I want to know what's going to happen. I don't like cliffhangers. I don't. I want to see what's all going to happen, hoping Aunt Wendy gets out of hell and stuff like that, and having the witches back and, kicking some ass and, kicking some villains' ass and stuff like that. I can't wait to see that too, because, I don't like to be played around with all my TV shows. So, I'm hoping one of those, maybe like, CBS or PBS, not PBS, CBS or Fox or whatever picks it up, because I want to know what's going to happen with my witches. So yeah. I've been noticing that like a lot of shows are beginning to cancel lately. I know people. I can't remember what all TV shows have been canceled lately, but I've been trying to figure out, how I can watch some of my shows. They always say, like, you can watch them on ABC.com, but I mean that's you can watch a full episodes on ABC.com. When I tried that, they go, "Oh, you gotta have cable." I'm like, I don't got cable right now. And then you can't really watch it because it's misleading. When you try to watch it, you can't. It's like, why don't they tell you in order to, for those people who like did away with their cable because the cable's been so insanely overpriced lately. I'm like, hello. I mean, people are trying to save money. I'm hoping to get cable back here soon, because I'm going Craigtone, but it looks like I might have to go over to a friend of mine's place in order to like watch like some of my cable TV shows, ones that I can't find online, like on Hulu or Netflix or whatever. So I'm probably not going to have to do it, because it's driving me crazy. So I know I'm going to be having Faith Michaels calling in here about 25 minutes. If anybody wants to call in and ask Faith Michaels a question, you can call in 713-955-0384. So I can't wait to talk to Faith Michaels. I just like to know what she's all doing. I'm like, is she like just like having like a little downtime during the the holiday, or if she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay home and do whatever. That's how some people are. They don't want to be bothered going out for this whole entire uh going on, and hoping that there's something really cool going on. Excuse me. Other than that, I'm probably gonna be catching up on some classic movies. I'm probably watching the Sleepaway Camp movies again because that's one of my favorite '80s horror flicks. Gonna watch that. What else? I might end up watching True Calling season one through two. I'm gonna watch that because I haven't seen that in a long time. Um, probably watch some, I don't know, Stardate, or probably watch some 6 Feet Under. I really don't know what I'm gonna get myself into. I really do not know. It's gonna all reveal in due time. So, I'm like I said, I've been busy with my paranormal team. I've been getting some really interesting cases coming up here soon. I know I got to get with one of my team members here because see what's all going on, see what I can do to help. Because I have been so busy. I don't know which end is up anymore. Because I've been busy with my day job and stuff like that. It's been crazy. I'm like, ugh. I haven't had any time for myself lately, except for my days off. When I do that, I'm just like, I don't want to do nothing. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna be, I don't know, I don't know, I have no idea what I'm gonna, I might actually go to a local cemetery here in town, and check out the rumors of it being haunted and stuff like that. And, check that out, see if any of it's true. Ow. So, go from there, I guess. I like to go out to places and try to figure out if the place is actually haunted without, being told anything if it actually is haunted or not. I like to debunk these things, and go in cold and not have that much insight about it. Go from, ouch. Go from there. Other than that, really, that's about it. Just hoping everything just goes according to plan and go from there, really. So I'm not sure if anybody has any plans coming up this summer. If anybody has any, I don't know, vacations coming up, or gonna see family or whatever. I know I'm gonna try to go see my family this summer, but it depends on how everything falls into place. Really, never know. It's one of those exciting things that are gonna happen this summer. So, that's about it, to tell you the truth. Except for me booking awesome guests. That's about it, really, for me, it was. And booking some interesting ghost hunts here in Ohio, probably. I'm hoping to get back out to do excuse me. Get back out there and do investigations and and stuff like that after the winter's over. So, yeah, you'll probably see me doing an upcoming charity event here coming very soon. Excuse me. So that's in the works. I don't know where it's going to be at quite yet. I might have an awesome venue coming. I got to figure out, if I can hold it there. That'll be awesome if I can, because there'll be more room for people. And it's one of the notorious haunted places in Ohio, which I never investigated before, so I don't know what the claims are or what. I'm gonna have to do my research or ask friends who've been there before, see what it's like going there, and see if they capture any good evidence, so like stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. So, other than that, really, I I can't really say what's all going to be happening this summer, but I know it's going to be all fun. So, I know Monday is going to be Easter Monday in Canada. So want to shout out to not shout out, but to have all say to all my friends up in Canada, Happy Easter, and hoping that they're having to have a good Easter. And actually after Easter, after that, April's gonna be kind of quiet. I know the little monsters are only gonna have like what 2.5 more months left of school. Not even that, and they'll be out for the summer. Yay! No, I'm just kidding. I got two nephews going to be graduating next year, so they're going to be in their senior year in high school. That's scary because that's going to really tell you how old I am. So that is really scary because the next big holiday coming up is going to be Mother's Day and Memorial Day, and that's really it. That's crazy. So, other than that, nothing too extravagant going on, really. Yeah. I mean, I just got like these. I got like a page and a half of questions I want to ask Faith Michaels, stuff like that. I've been writing all these questions down when I was at my day job this morning. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be an awesome question to ask. I just let the questions pop in my head when I want to ask my guests. I don't, automatically write it down like, is this gonna be a good question or not? So yeah, I just let the questions come to me. Then I write them down. If I think if it's gonna be like a sucky question to ask, I just won't like ask it at all. But excuse me, I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't ask boring questions. And I'm like reading Faith Michaels' biography here, and she wrote her first song called Fetish like 10 years ago, and then hooked up with a music producer, Twisted D, from Hammer Music USA, and it make it come to life. So I couldn't really find that much music about Faith Michaels in it. I don't know if it's just like all on like iTunes or what, because I really don't have an iTunes account. And and the Fetish song was a big success. Even it won the best music video at the Germany's Fetish Film Festival. So and she's been on numerous TV shows in the Florida area, and she's been featured on predominantly in several commercials promoting tourism in Key West and stuff like that. And her Faith Michaels does Key West as a part of the Key West Pirate Radio Network on Blog Talk. I'm gonna have to check that out because what her show is actually like. So yeah. So it's like that's gonna be interesting because I got so much to ask her. I'm not sure if anybody else is having bipolar weather in their area. I mean, it's like lately Ohio's been having the most severe bipolar weather ever. I mean, one day it's all gorgeous, next day it's all rainy and blah, and the next day it's cold.